for Tiger Talk, heard before each Salem Tiger basketball game with Stan Stevens and Coach Jared Patterson. Tiger Talk is being brought to you by Flying W Boutique and Looking Glass Salon with Alicia Watson, Candy Mink, and myself, Katie Carty. Now, Tiger Talk on KSMO Media.
Welcome to Tiger Talk. Stan Stevens, Coach Jared Patterson. Coach, congratulations on a long night, Friday night at the Salem High School gym. Freshman didn't start out very well, got down 11-0, but battled back, lost 18-15. JV came out and really had a good game against Dixon. And then the varsity came on, and you just thought you'd give them a little extra for your money to start to go double overtime and make it exciting. But, Coach, congratulations on the win.
Yes, thank you very much. I mean, we came out lights on fire, and we just hit some shots and turned them over and knocked down some free throws in that first quarter, really executed the game plan the way we wanted. And then Dixon fought back. I mean, they're a really good coach team, and they battled us, and it made it an interesting game. And like you said, we played a couple overtimes just to make it fun for an opening night. Had a great crowd on hand, and, you know, coming out with the win first game of the year, and every guy stepping up was a pretty big deal for our team and program. Nice start to the year. Right
off the tip, the Tigers go down 3 seconds in, you get that basket. Is that a set play, Coach?
Yeah. I didn't think it'd work that easy, but we did have that ready to go.
When you see things like that happen and that you practice and you play and they work almost to perfection, maybe even beyond your wildest expectations, it really makes you start to feel good that actually what you're working on and what you're teaching these kids, it's all coming to fruition, isn't it?
Yes. And, you know, we had a great crowd on hand, and we wanted to get out to a fast start. You know, you're playing a good team like Dixon. You want the crowd into it. And, you know, our boys were just ready to go. They're locked in, focused. We've been talking about this game for a long time. And it was just really exciting to right off the bat start like that. And then kind of some jitters came in and, you know, knocking off some rust. Dixon got back in the game. But overall, it was a good night for us. And, you know, we saw things that we needed to fix and work on and kind of clean up before we play a big game against Licking here.
Well, as you mentioned, Tigers came out in attack mode. You guys really took it to Dixon. You were on top of them. You made them force some passes that you were able to intercept. I can't remember how many exact steals I had in that first quarter. I think it was like 7, and they had almost 10 turnovers in the first quarter. When you start looking at a team like Dixon, which means obviously you're disrupting their flow, and in doing so, you're also getting the ball and getting opportunities. But they had to foul quite a bit, and that really was in the benefit of Salem Tigers, wasn't it?
Yes, you're exactly right. We have a very athletic group, and getting in the passing lanes, getting our hands on the ball, and turning around and turning it into points is huge. The points off turnovers in that first quarter, and just kind of giving Dixon fits was our biggest thing. And the new foul rule was huge. I mean, they had 5 fouls very quickly, and you know, their free points when you knock down your free throws, that's going to be a huge factor this season. And, you know, it's going to take us a few games to get in that mindset. But, you know, if we can play like we did in that first quarter, there's nobody on the schedule we can't beat. So we like the things we saw, and we got to have that mindset every game, just to attack and, you know, play off 2 feet and get to that free throw line. That'd be huge for us.
Speaking of hitting those free throws, I think Bryson May was 9 of 9 in that first quarter. And, well, when you get that, I think he had 11 in a row before he finally missed a couple, and then hit 3 more in a row, and then probably got tired of shooting free throws. But, you know, when you get that kind of effort and you're able to capitalize on those, whether it be that extra shot for a 3-point play or hitting the 2 free throws that you get with now the double bonus all the time, Coach, you can really extend the lead out very quickly, can't you?
Yes, and that will be the kind of strategy with it. You know, if you can get a team to foul you and get them in foul trouble, and you can really control the pace of play throughout, because then a team won't be able to press or trap as much. They won't be as aggressive. So that will really play a factor. And then it goes with us, too. You know, we like to press and get up and turn teams over. And so if we get in foul trouble, you know, you're kind of behind the 8 ball and it'll really play a big factor in some of these games.
So you changed it up a little bit in the game. You did a little bit of pressing. You fell back and played in zone, etc. Is that kind of be the MO way of the rest of the year, Coach? You get off occasionally just to mess teams up?
Yeah, I think we'll try to keep teams on the edge. You know, I'm a huge man-to-man defensive guy, but I just really don't like where we're at with our man-to-man defense.
Okay.
And I think running some zone and having some more athletes and be able to put some size up, and it'll be night to night. We have some different matchups, like game and Licking tonight. We'll have some different defenses we'll throw at them and really try to just get them off and questioning and things like that. Just keep the other team on the edge and having to change, and just so no other team gets in a flow. I think that'll be our thing this year. And, you know, is kind of where our guys turn it on. You know, sometimes we can get lackadaisical, set in the zone and get some pressure. Is really where we benefit the most and kind of gets our guys engaged.
Welcome to this KSMO media broadcast of Salem Tiger Basketball. Tonight's game is brought to you by Salem Memorial Hospital, Farm Bureau Insurance, Salem Memorial Clinic, Country Mart, The Bank of Salem, Napa, Uni Auto Supply, Townscreen LLC, Taxmasters, Town and Country Insurance, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, Southtown Furniture, Healthy Dent County, New Life Auto, Tater's Sporting Good and Taxidermy, Melvin Motors and more, On the Spot Auto Glass, The Local on 4th Street, United Country Salem Realty, All Farm Plus Construction and Ag Services Company, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, Hubs Tire Center, and Ozark Overhead Door LLC. And now get ready for Salem Tiger Basketball.
Bryson May, senior. Hayden Sanders, senior. Caden Gailey, senior. Landon Richter, sophomore. Trey Richter, senior.
Welcome back to the Licking High School Game 2 of our doubleheader as the Lady Tigers lost to Licking 73-26. But this is a brand new game with the boys now. Lady Cats, always a good team, so you knew it was going to be a pretty tough one for the Lady Tigers coming off of, you know, a pretty young team in their first loss. But they did a good job. They played as hard as they could, just too many turnovers against a very good Licking team. For the boys starting out tonight, it's Trey Richter along with brother Landon Richter, Caden Gately, Hayden Sanders, Bryson May. For the Licking Cats, Garrett Gorman, Carter Sullins, Austin James, Roston Stockard, and Keaton Cook. We're about ready to get this one under. I want to thank everybody for joining us on KSMO Radio. And again, we're back on KSMO Media again. Different stream, so we hope you rejoin us for that one. The Cat Classic from Licking, brought to you by Town and Country Bank. It's Gately against number 23, and that is good.
has the ball in the initial tip. They're in the white uniforms, trimmed in orange and black. Salem Tigers in their navy blue uniforms. With that ball right now, Sullivan's hanging on to it. Sullivan's trying to kick it back out to Gorman. He does, all the way across the floor. Hanging on to it there, number 13, Roston Stockard. Stockard also a very good baseball player. With the ball, Sullivan's back to Stockard, left wing. Stockard in front of the student section. Goes back into the middle of the floor to Garrett Gorman. Taking their time, working the ball. Really just three guys right now as Sullins has it again. Right side pass to Gorman. Gorman trying to find a little opening. Can't find it. Now back to Sullins. Salem Tigers all over the looking cats. All the way across the goal to Stockard. And dance in and shut off the glass. Sanders down to May. May dribbling it down to the middle of the floor. Baby hook, or baby jump shot, I guess, did not go, and Sullins brings down the rebound the other way quickly. 6:15 to go. Sullins to the paint, kicks it down low, waiting for it. There's Gorman. Outside back to Sullins. Underneath all alone is Gorman. Beautiful block by Gately, but Gorman gets it back and lays it in. Gately with a great block, but the ball came right back to Gorman. 6-0 Licking. Richter, long pass to Sanders. Sanders stays in bounds. All the way back to Richter. In the corner, May. May to Richter. Richter moves out to center court, resets the play. Guarded there by Gorman. Richter kicks it back to Gately. Ball stolen away. And here comes Licking the other way, all the way down. A shot partially blocked as Keaton Cook brought it down. But a foul called on Hayden Sanders. And it'll be his first. The 2 turnovers for Salem. To the line, Cook, it's no good. 6-0, 5:33 to go. Don't forget we have more Missouri Tiger tickets to give away. If you were listening in the first game or watching. Shot is good. Gorman checks out. Coming in the game is Gage Nicholson. 7-0 Cats. Richter over to Sanders. Back to Richter. Driving into the offensive zone. Trey to the paint, to the hole. Trying to go up at a foul call. They're going to call a charge on Trey Richter, and he now has 2 fouls. Trying to take it all the way to the basket. Trey was trying to make something happen. Instead, gets his 2nd foul. And timeout called by Coach Jared Patterson. Timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer, American Family Insurance. Remember, if you have new additions to family, do you have enough life insurance if something happens? Get with Jonah, 729-5165, or text him, or see him at 1104 South Main Street. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. Licking 7, Salem nothing. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Progressive Ozark Bank's debit card is now ready for your smartwatch or phone. It's compatible with Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. Just upload it to your mobile wallet and go. No more fumbling to find your card when you're in a hurry. Just tap and pay. Simple, easy, and secure. That's the progress of local banking. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured. Where people matter.
Back to Licking Gym, 7-0 Wildcats in the Cat Classic. Trey Parsons is checked in for Salem. Comes in for Trey Richter. Walking it up is Carter Sullins. He'll give that ball off to number 10, Austin James. James goes to Stockard. Left side, Sullins. Sullins looking inside, now getting a Nicholson. Paige Nicholson out high, giving it between the circles to James. James, 3 to Nicholson, trying to drive in, can't. Back to James, the three-pointer's up and off the front of the rim. Nicholson with a rebound, trying to kick it back. He does. Outside to Sullins. Sullins trying to dance in. Kicks it quickly outside, all the way back. Jump up, shot up and good by James. Salem down 9-0. May flipping into Parsons. Across it goes to Gorman. And they're going to say, went over. That ball never went close to going back court. But Sanders was in the air coming from the backcourt, and they call a turnover on the Salem Tigers. I am right there, and I saw that ball was still on the licking side of center, but that's what they called. Ball goes outside to Stockard, left side to Sullins. Sullins with a three-pointer off the iron, and Gately can't get to it. Stockard breaks it down on the backside. Back to James on Sullins. From left to right side and back. Now Sullins on the left side, back to the right side to Stockard. 4 minutes to go in first quarter, all licking. 9-0 our score. Stockard just taking his time out there center court. Right side pass to James. Austin James back to Stockard, back to James. Right side in front of the Tiger bench. James trying to come inside. Does flips it down toward Paige Nicholson, but it comes right back to James off the glass and in. Getting a couple of bad breaks here for the Salem Tigers as balls that have bounced off Salem players have gone right back to St. James guys. 11-0. Landon Richter with a three. He hits. Salem on the board. 3:20 to go. We're early in this one, but 11-3 licking Cats. Sullins will bring it across the timeline and slow it down. Over to James. Austin James. Back to Sullins. Back to James. Over to Stockard. Austin Stockard. Out between the circles. Left side pass to Sullins. Right in front of the student section. Paige Nicholson has it at that high post. Comes across to Stockard. Goes in the corner. Trying to dance his way in as Keaton Cook puts up a three to Stockard. No good. And trying to come down with it was Sanders. Sanders knocked it out of bounds. I thought they might call a foul. They did not. Say it's off Sanders out of bounds. Coming in the game is Jordan Ritz, excuse me. Pass comes to Ritz. Now on top, back in the corner. A three is up and no good. Pinball's out. Stockard brings down the rebound. Go back up with it, no good. Put back up by Ritz, no good. Finally, tip down to Bryson May. May to Sanders off the glass and in. .11-5 after Licking had a lot of pressure around the basket. Couldn't get it to go. Ritz had a crack at it. Also having a crack at it. Keaton Cook couldn't get it to go down. Now the other way, James. Austin James guarded there by May. Giving it into Cook. Keaton Cook kicks it outside, ball off the hands of Caden Gately. 2:02 to go. First quarter, 11-5 our score. Cook trying to get it in, fires it out to Stockard. Stockard makes his way in, 9-footers, no good. Again, the ball comes down between two Tigers, and it comes in the hands of Ritz. Out on top, James. Giving it off, trying to find his way in, getting away from May. James will flip it back to Garrett Gorman, who just came back in the game. Gorman, bounce past James. James in front of the Salem bench on the perimeter. Back to Stockard. Between the circles, left side pass, Gorman. Gorman trying to get it to that high post. He does to Keaton Cook. Back to James. Again, a lot of on the perimeter for St. James here. Trying to dance his way in. Trying to get the shot up was James, and he is fouled. With 1:18 to go in this, the first quarter, 11-5 St. James. Foul's going to be called on Trey Parsons. Shot up and good by James on the free throw. He has another one coming. That one also good. 3 of 5 on the stripe. 13 of 5 our score. Parsons will check out. Caden Moody comes in. Sanders gets it to Moody. Back to Sanders, back to Moody down the left wing. Moody flipping it down to Gately. Gately to the hole, lays it in. Caden Gately responds quickly. 13-7 our score as Gorman comes up. Half-court defense for Salem. Gorman, left side pass to James. James out on time to Logan Gorman. Over to Garrett Gorman. To James. Back to Garrett Gorman. And now a foul called inside on the Salem Tigers. And Gately gets that foul. That's Salem Tigers' 5th foul. Now we'll put Keaton Cook at the line with 46 seconds left. Cook 1 of 2. And he will shoot 2. And the free throw's good. (14-7) the score. Cook the next free throw, and that one also good. Coming in the game is Austin Stevens. He comes in for Cook. 15-7 our score as May. We had a great first quarter against Dixon, has yet to dent the twine. May has that ball stolen away. Turning the ball over. That's Salem's 4th turnover. With that ball right now is James with 30 seconds left to Gorman. Gorman again working on the perimeter. Pass across to Logan Gorman. Garrett and Logan. Now James out near center court to 20 seconds left. Coach Gamble yelling at him. Phil Gamble, former player here at Licking. Bounce pass left side to Gorman. Logan Gorman back to James. Now James trying to find an opening. 4 seconds left. James running out of time and finally puts up a desperation 3. No good. And we play 1 quarter. It's Licking 15, Salem 7. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Salem Memorial District Hospital believes that our community deserves the very best health care one could offer. We understand that all physicians need the highest quality images to thoroughly treat each situation. With you in mind, Salem Memorial District Hospital has brought these services home, and that includes our new state-of-the-art MRI. Don't waste your time and money driving long distances. Let us take care of you here at home. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors that we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include New Life Auto, Tater's Sporting Good and Taxidermy, Melvin Motors and more, On the Spot Auto Glass, The Local on 4th Street, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, Hubs Tire Center, and Ozark Overhead Door. Be sure to thank these sponsors the next time you see them for bringing you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Welcome back to the Cat Classic. Salem Tigers Licking Wildcats, brought to you by Town and Country Bank. Want to thank, of course, our friends at On the Spot Glass for being a proud supporter of Salem Tigers and KSMO Media, as well as all Farm Plus Construction and Ag Services. They do a great job. And that's all these great supporters and sponsors of KSMO Media and your Salem Tigers. Want to thank also Zane and Ozark Overhead Door for bringing the score buckets at the bottom of our stream on the video side. Thanks, Zane, for that. We really appreciate that. Here's Caden Moody with it. Salem down by 8. To pass the lane to Richter for a 3. Splashes it home. 15-10. Even all the domination by Licking as time is concerned. I mean, they have had the possession of the ball most of this first half. Ball taken away quickly down the other way. Sullins. Sullins to the paint. Stops. Trying to kick it outside, but he walked with the ball. Gives the ball back to the Salem Tigers. Thank our friends at Hubs Tire Center for all the instant replays, like on that three-pointer by Landon Richter. Derek and the gang on Highway 19. Pass comes to Gately. Gately trying to get around. One man does. Lays it up and in. He just traveled around Stevens. Kane Gately with 4. Salem within 3. 7:10 to go in a half. With that ball, Stevens getting it quickly down the other way. It's Gorman. Lost the ball, but he is actually fouled there by Caden Gately. Looked like Gately got ball, but they say he got wrist. Caden now with 2 fouls. First foul here in the second quarter. Stockard checks back in. Coming in for Austin Stevens. Trey Parsons getting ready to go back in the game. He'll come in for Gately. Inbounding it will be Keaton Cook. Keaton getting it to James in the corner, out to number 5, Carter Sullins. Cross it goes to Cook. Back to Sullins between the circles out near center court. Slows it down. Tigers in that zone. 2-3. Working it in, Sullins. Looking for that pick. Trying to go right between 2 guys. Now kicks it down low to Keaton Cook. Right underneath the basket. Trying to get the shot up. Blocked. And it goes off of, I believe, Parsons out of bounds. It'll stay with Licking, and Keaton Cook will inbound it. Quickly in the corner going James. Now back out to Sullins. Licking into white jerseys, trimmed in orange and black. Salem in their navy blue jerseys with the Carolina blue numbers and letters. And that ball right now, it's Sullins hanging on to it. Out near center court. Sullins trying to drive the bus. Gets it inside to James. James in the paint, turns, spins, jump shot up, and no good. Sanders brings down that rebound. And a foul called, I believe, on Stockard. And Ralston gets his first. Don't forget, if you'd like to go to a Missouri game, we got tickets for the Loyola Maryland game on Saturday. And the key word, it's CAT. CAT. Go to our website, KSMoRadio.com. Go on the giveaway, click on it, and put in the keyword is CAT, along with your name and your email. You have to have an email because these are electronic tickets. Here's Sanders for the 3. He's got it. We're tied up. Hayden Sanders quickly down the other way. Sullins lost the ball. Stolen by Moody. Moody the other way. He is fouled. Nope, didn't get a foul call. But now foul is called on Licking after the steal by the Salem Tigers. Their first of this game. They had a bunch of them last Friday against Dixon. Turnover number 2 for Licking. Inside it goes to Parsons. Banking it in. Nice pass to get Trey Parsons in the paint. He banks it home, and the Salem Tigers have come back from an 11-0 deficit, lead at 17-15. Pass comes to Sullins. The ball into the offensive zone. James all the way down, trying to lay it up. He's fouled there by Trey Parsons. Second foul. So if you weren't with us for the Lady Tiger game, we have tickets for Missouri for the Wednesday game. That keyword's classic. The game for the Missouri Loyola Maryland game, that's a Saturday morning game. This Saturday morning, that keyword is CAT. Keyword is CAT. So go to the KSMO website, again, KSMoRadio.com. Go to our giveaway button. This is all sponsored by your friends at KSMO Radio. The free throw by James missed. He has another one coming, and this one is good. Leighton Mink checks in. Here comes Moody quickly down the other way to Sanders. All the way outside the May, to the paint, to the hole, and he is fouled. 4:59 to go in the half. Foul called on Stockard, his second. 17-16. Salem with the lead as Sanders fires it outside to Mink. On top, and Mink walked with the ball. That's the 5th turnover for Salem. Mink kind of jumped up a little bit. They said he walked with it. That could be the only thing that would have constituted that walk. Sullins has it, hands it right off to Landon Richter. Landon all the way down, it's trying to scoop it up, and they call Landon for a charge. Landon then tripped over top of Sullins. No intentional there. Landon Richter steals the ball, lays it in, but take it away from the Tiger player. They give him a charge call. His first foul. With 4:48 to go, I want to thank more of our great sponsors for bringing you Tiger sports and activities, Tater Sporting Goods and Taxidermy, and Melvin Motors and more. Without these people, we just can't bring you these games, stream them, or even put them on the radio for you. So thank you again. Tater Sporting Goods and Taxidermy, Melvin Motors and more. Roston Stockard getting it back now to Cook. Keaton Cook in the offensive zone, giving it to James. James out near center court, 4.5 to go in the first half. 17-16, Salem with a lead. Back to Sullins. Carter Sullins back to Roston Stockard. Left wing in front of the student section here, Licking. Now back on top, Sullins. Sullins trying to direct traffic out there. One Stockard on the other side. He fires it over to him. Licking trying to be patient here. Here comes Sullins on the baseline. Underneath, fires it out on top, getting it to Keaton Cook. Cook turns a long jumper, and off the iron, no good, and May breaks down that rebound. May all the way down outside to Sanders. Sanders backs up, a three-pointer off the iron of Howie. Mink grabs it, ball tipped, comes loose. Mink could not hang on to it. That ball was knocked out of his hands. Looking with the ball now, Sullins in the offensive zone, back over to Stockard. In the corner, Keaton Cook back to Stockard. Thought about taking a shot, did not. Now to Sullins. Keaton Cook on the right side from the Salem bench. On the perimeter, Wildcats have done this virtually every possession now. Sullins to Stockard, trying to look for a breakdown in that defense. Keaton Cook in the corner to James. James back to Cook, out to Stockard to Sullins. 3 minutes to go in the half. Stockard thought about driving, got cut off by Moody. Back to Sullins. Right side pass to Keaton Cook, to Sullins, over to Stockard. Takes the three, it's rims out and in. Rimmed out, went back in. And Licking regains the lead by 2, 19-17. Richter to the timeline. Licking backs off, and a timeout called by Coach Patterson. A timeout called by Jonas Schaefer, your local American Family Insurance agent. Have you talked to your agent about discounts or being a good driver or a senior or bundling? Little time could save you some money. Call or text Jonas 729-5165 or see him 1104 South Main Street. Let's take a 30-second break and come back with more Cat Classic on KSMO Media. Back in 30 seconds.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
Don't forget the Hot Spot Tanning in the Crossroads Shopping Center is a big supporter of your Salem Tigers. That's Hot Spot Tanning right here in Salem. Salem Tigers down by 2, 19-17 with 2:32 to go in the half. They were down 11-0, came back, took a brief 15-12 lead, or 17-15 lead, and now they're down by 2. Here's Sanders in the corner, goes out on top to Richter. Richter all the way across the floor to Caden Moody in the right corner. Caden looking inside, trying to dance his way in, can't, goes back on top to May. May to the paint, to the hole, off the glass, missed it. Ball goes out of bounds off of the hands of Keaton Cook. 2:06 to go in this, the first half. And an all-day basketball fair here at Licking. Here's May, has it in the corner. Gives it back to Hayden Sanders. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Now to Moody. Moody between the circles, hanging on to it, looking as Salem sets the play. Coach Patterson yelling that play. Sanders on that perimeter. Hayden getting it to May, guarded by Stockard. He backs off. May thinking about the drive, stops instead, puts up a long three off the iron, straight up in the air. And a foul called underneath. Well, no foul called. Not sure what the whistle was for. Minute 35 to go. That's really weird. They blew the whistle. I don't see any reason why. Here comes Ritz. Down the corner to Stockard, all the way down, reverse layup, no good. Sanders has that rebound, his third of the game. Quickly the other way, May. May to the paint, to the hole. Trying to kick it back outside, does to Moody for a three-pointer. Trying to bank it in, no good. Mink has the rebound. Mink to May. May from 7, can't get it, but he is fouled. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. Rebound by Mink, dishing it off. May tried to dance around the defender. Foul called on Sullins, his first, as May's free throw is short. (19-17), a minute 9 to go in the half. May with another free throw, and this one is good. That's the first free throw Salem's had all night. They're down by 1. Pass the other way, Sullins against Mink. Sullins kicks it down low to Ritz, off the glass, no good. Mink brings down his third rebound, quickly down to Landon. Landon Richter looking for somebody else, gives it off to Cade Moody. 52 seconds left. Back to Landon Richter out near center court. Landon guarded there. Out high by James. Hands that ball off to May. Getting a pick. May driving down, stops, turns off the glass. Count the basket and the foul. With a nice move, Bryson May danced along that baseline. And I think it was Jordan Ritz that got the foul. If I saw the official's hand correctly, and I did. Ritz, the foul. The lead back to Salem. May with another free throw with 37 seconds to go, and this one is perfect. 21-19, the Tigers with a lead. The other way, Sullins all the way down, stops, trying to kick it back, turn, spins. Outside it goes to James for the three-pointer, short, brought down by Keaton Cook, and Keaton Cook will get fouled. Bryson May with a foul, his first. Fourth team foul, each team with 4, so nobody in the bonus here in the second quarter yet with 25 seconds to go. Inbound to Ritz, doesn't go, but the ball comes down into the hands of James. Flips it back out to Sullins with 18 seconds left. To Gorman, back to Sullins. Sullins hanging on to it. Sullins will drive down, wants to take the three, he does, and trying to bank it in, and he did. Carter Sullins banks it in. 4 seconds left. Here's Richter to center. Lets it go from half court. It's off the rim. No good. We have played a half here at Licking. Very entertaining half with Licking Wildcats. Lead it 22-21 over the Salem Tigers. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
No matter what, every morning, farmers go to work, doing what needs done. The work is unforgiving. The days are long, real long. They nurture, they grow, they harvest. When the day is done, sell the fruits of your labor to your neighbors on Town Street.
Progressive Ozark Bank's debit card is ready for your smartwatch or phone. It's compatible with Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. Just upload it to your mobile wallet and go. No more fumbling to find your card when you're in a hurry. Just tap and pay. Easy and secure. That's the progress of local banking. Progressive Ozark Bank. FDIC. Where people matter.
Salem Memorial District Hospital believes that our community deserves the very best healthcare one could offer. We understand that all physicians need the highest quality images to thoroughly treat each situation. With you in mind, Salem Memorial District Hospital has brought these services home, and that includes our new state-of-the-art MRI. Don't waste your time and money driving long distances. Let us take care of you here at home. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors that we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. Some of these sponsors include New Life Auto, Tater's Sporting Good and Taxidermy, Melvin Motors and more, On the Spot Auto Glass, The Local on 4th Street, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, Hubs Tire Center, and Ozark Overhead Door. Be sure to thank these sponsors the next time you see them for bringing you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Welcome back to the Licking High School Gymnasium. I want to thank our great sponsor making it possible for us to be here at the Local on 4th Street here in Salem. And, of course, United Country Salem Realty, Batman Wells broker owner. Again, a big thank you to them. Also want to thank our friends at Looking Glass Salon and Flying W Boutique. They bring you the halftime show from their new location right here in Salem. They thank you for joining us for halftime. Close game, 22-21. Licking on top, leading scorer in the game. Roston Stockard with 7 and Austin James with 7. 3 points for Carter Sullins, and 3 for Keaton Cook, and 2 for Garrett Gorman. For the Licking Wildcats, the Salem Tigers, 6 points for Landon Richter, 5 for Hayden Sanders, 4 each for Bryson May and Caden Gately, and 2 for Trey Parsons. Leading rebounder for the Salem Tigers is Sanders and Leighton Mink, each with 3, 2 for Bryson May, 3 for Austin Stockard for St. James, and 1 for Carter Sullins, Austin James, Keaton Cook, Gage Nicholson, and Jordan Ritz. Salem Tigers had 6 turnovers, 1 steal, 2 turnovers for Licking, and 3 steals in the game. And each team had a total of 8 rebounds. So this is a really tight ball game all the way through. We hope you're enjoying it here on KSMO Media. As again, Salem Tigers and Licking Wildcats in the Cat Classic here from the Licking High School gym. We hope you feel a little bit of tinginess, I guess, with it when you get that little butterflies in your stomach, get that little feeling. And so anyway, but a good first half. We hope you have enjoyed that. I do want to tell you, though, we still have some Missouri tickets that you might be able to win just by listening to Tiger basketball. Courtesy of KSMO Radio, these are electronic tickets we're giving away to the game tomorrow night with Missouri and South Carolina. That was from the girls' game. We're going to give you a chance to win those in case you didn't get a chance to see the girls' game. That keyword there is classic. And then Missouri versus Loyola Maryland on Saturday morning at 11. That's the game we're giving away from the boys' game. And that keyword there is cat. It's cat. Cat classic. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, cat for the boys' game. That's the Missouri versus Loyola Maryland. 11 o'clock, go to KSMORadio.com, click on the giveaway, and go to that button. There's a form right there. Put your name, your email. It's important. These are electronic tickets, so they will be emailed to you if you are selected to win the tickets. And also that keyword, whether it be classic for the game tomorrow night at South Carolina or cat for the game Saturday with Loyola Maryland. It's your chance. Win some free Missouri basketball tickets, courtesy of KSMO Radio. We are at halftime. 22-21, Licking with the lead. And we're going to come back in about 2.5 minutes. Halftime brought to you by your friends at Looking Glass Salon and Flying W Boutique. They bring you halftime every game right here on KSMO Media. Back in 2 minutes, this is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
Hi, I'm I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They're so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
You'll find these great deals on a holiday gift guide at K&H Auto Supply, including a Performance Tool 2-pack hybrid handle knife set for $19.99, Performance Tool LED work light for only $11.99, and Titan magnetic pickup tool for $5.99. Happy holidays from K&H Auto Supply here in Salem.
Park City. Yeah, Park City. Park City.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, you're free to enjoy your dreams. Bundle auto, home, and life and save up to 25%. American Family Insurance.
Welcome back to Licking High School. Again, we want to thank our friends at Hubs Tire Center for sponsoring our instant replay all night long. Hope you have enjoyed that here from the Licking High School gym. I want to thank Licking Athletic Department as well for allowing us to stream this game from here at Licking. We want to thank the administration here. Really making us feel very comfortable. And again, thank you to Licking High School administration and Principal Jared Rennie and all the Mr. Rennie and all the great people here. They do a great job. All righty, we've got the Cat Classic second half coming up. Again, if you would like to get those Missouri Tiger tickets for Saturday's game versus Loyola Maryland, right here, the key word is cat. It's cat. So remember, go to the KSMO radio website, go to our giveaway button that's right there on the splash page, and click on it, fill your name, your email. You have to have your email because these are electronic tickets, and then the keyword cat. And for the girls' game, the keyword was classic, so you can do both of them. You might just get yourself some Missouri basketball tickets. The keyword for the girls, though, is for the game tomorrow night with South Carolina at Mizzou Arena. Licking has the ball to start out the second half. Hand it off to Sullins. Sullins' three-pointer difference right now in the game. They lead by 1 point. He backs up. Licking has been very patient coming in the offensive zone. Stockard gets it from Sullins. They go down to Keaton Cook. Cook trying to dance in, can't, gets cut off, back to Sullins, and they'll reset back to Stockard. Back to Sullins as they play catch on the perimeter. Salem staying in that zone. They did a pretty good job of really floating it back and forth. Trey Richter back in the game after getting 2 early fouls. He's back in again. On the perimeter, they keep it to Stockard. They've used almost 50 seconds, 51 seconds now. As Sullins thinks about moving. Nope, gonna stop. He's playing the foot, flashes it down inside to Cook. Cook backs out, down low, and getting fouled underneath the basket. The number 25, Cannon Buckner. Gately went right over him and tried to read him and jumped too early, and then kind of came down his back. Well, they called it on Sanders, but it wasn't Sanders. That went over his back.
At the line, Cannon Buckner shooting 2.
They still don't know. Now they're going to correct it. It's Caden Gately that gets the foul. So Gately will now have 3 fouls. Yeah, they do correct it. So Gailey now has 3. Trey Parsons will come in for him, and Buckner will shoot 2. The free throw is no good. Parsons comes in for Gailey. Gailey got elevated, then came down on Buckner. Took a minute, 4 seconds for Licking to take that shot. Buckner's next one, and it's also no good, but it's brought down by Stockard. Stockard goes back on top, and they reset the play. Sullins has it. Sullins, left side back to Stockard. No pressure by Salem. They go to Cook. Cook takes a 3, and it's off the iron. Comes out high, and Stockard's going to get it again. Stockard got the good jump on now to Austin James over to Sullins. 6:30 to go, third quarter. Still a 1-point lead for the Licking Wildcats here in the Cat Classic. Back to Sullins. Sullins in that corner, Caden Cook. Caden back to Sullins, back to Keaton Cook. Bounce pass to Sullins right at the top of the key. Thought about the 3, didn't take it. Back to Cook. Cook looking at James, nothing there. All the way across to Stockard. Stockard in the corner to Cook. Cook going baseline. Trying to fire that ball out. It's going to come all the way back near center court. Saved there by Sullins. Now to Stockard. He drives in, but he's fouled on the floor. And Trey Richter will have his 3rd foul. Cade Moody will come in. Salem hasn't had the ball yet in this 3rd quarter. We played 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Pass goes out to Sullins. Sullins back on top, Stockard. In 2-3 zone basically by Salem. 2-1-2 with Parsons, the big guy in the middle. Now Keaton Cook turnaround jumper, and it is no good. Brought down by Stockard and taken away from him by May. Stockard with 3 rebounds. Went off of May out of bounds, and they still have the ball. Inbound, stolen away by Parsons. Trey baited him, and a good steal by Trey Parsons as Keaton Cook tried to get it in. Now here's Richter. Salem down by 1 in 3rd quarter action at Licking High School. Handing it off to May. May circles around, trying to drive in. Can't. Stops, goes back on top to Landon. Puts up another 3, and it rims out. No good. And it comes down the hands of Stockard. Went right through Parsons' hands to Stockard, now down to James. On top to Cook for the 3-pointer, and it's off the rim. Brought down by Parsons. Trey Parsons, the big rebound with 5 minutes exactly to go in the 3rd quarter. Landon Richter moves to his right, gets a pick down to May, lays it up and in, and Salem back on top. Nice little move by May and Richter, and they kind of planned that one out. Nice job. Pass goes inside to Keaton Cook. Keaton can't shoot it with Parsons all over him, goes on top to James. James getting into Sullins for the 3. It's good. Carter Sullins, his 2nd 3 of the game. Salem down by 2 now as Richter over the timeline. Gets away from Cook, hands it off to May. In the corner, Sanders, his 3 off the iron, and Sullins has it. Did not respond with a 3 of his own. Sullins with 4:10 to go in the 3rd quarter, 25-23 Licking. Pass across to Stockard. He puts up a long 3. It's no good. And Sanders has that rebound. A little impatience there by Licking. Haven't seen that very often. And now May trying to dance in, lost the ball. First turnover for the Salem Tigers. Bryson was trying to kind of circle toward the basket. Ball slipped out of his hand, went out of bounds. Buckner in the game, starting his 3rd quarter. Giving it off to James. Austin James goes in that corner. Sullins baseline underneath. Lays it up, missed it. Parsons has the rebound, and Parsons hands the ball away. As St. James able to steal that ball back. And then Parsons will get the foul, his 3rd. To the line to shoot 2 will be Keaton Cook. He's 3 of 4 from the stripe. Makes that one. Mink will check in. Parsons will check out. Got the rebound, but then turned it over. Tigers with 8 turnovers in this game, Licking with just 3. Both shots by Cook good. He's got 5 points, all of them from the free throw line. Stockard will check out. Licking now with a 4-point lead. Richter over to Moody, back to Richter, down the middle of the floor. Down to Mink. Mink off the glass, it's good. Leighton Mink brings Salem back within 2. Didn't take them long. The other way, here comes James. Bounce pass to Buckner. Back to James. James, the middle of the floor. Fires it down. Getting it there is Gorman. Garrett Gorman, back to James. Right at the top of the key, now backs up a little bit. Goes right side to Sullins. Sullins hanging on to it, fires it inside. Jump shot off the glass, no good. It brought down by Landon Richter. Taken there by James. Landon all the way down to May. May trying to drive it outside. A blocking foul called on Gorman. Garrett Gorman gets the foul. With 2:54 to go. First foul on Licking here in this, the third quarter. Inbound comes to Bryson May. Double teamed here. Bryson comes down off the glass. It rims in. May with 4 in this half, 8 on the game. And we are tied at 27. Down quickly the other way. Sullins. Sullins pulls up. Now ball knocked out of his hands by Moody. They're going to call a foul on that? I guess he must have gotten part of him. Looked like he just got all ball from our angle, but we're on the other side of the floor. So Moody gets the foul. Wow. Heck of a play by Caden to knock that ball away. That's the 4th team foul. Now Salem, our Licking will be in the bonus as Salem is 1 foul away now from that new rule of 5 1/4. With the ball, Cook going inside to James. James trying to take it to the line. No good. Ball put back up and in by number 34, Jordan Ritz. Licking back up by a deuce. Here's Moody. Back to Bryson May. May all the way down. Scoops it up too hard. Brought down by Gorman. Ball kind of got hooked on his wrist and went right over top of the basket. Long pass down to Ritz. He hits the side of the backboard. Brought down by May. May the other way. May all the way down. Stops. Reverse flip. No good. And it's brought down by Gorman. Stolen by Moody to Sanders. Ball still loose. And a foul's going to be called on who? They're calling on Sanders after that ball was bouncing around. And that will put Licking at the line. They have a 2-point lead. And Keaton Cook will be back at the line. He has had the majority of the free throws for Licking. 1:48 to go, third quarter. Long way to go in this one. It's the Cat Classic, and the free throw is good. And some bad bounces for Salem in this game where the ball's hit somebody, going right to Licking. The first 2.5 minutes of this third quarter, and there you saw the ball. Next free throw also good. Salem down by 4 again. As Moody has it. Moody over to Landon Richter. Richter trying to fire it down to Sanders. Does in the corner underneath the Mink all alone. And Mink lays it in. He got bumped. No foul called on there. Ritz down to Sullins. 1.5 to go. Sullins to the paint, to the hole. Trying to flip it up. Does. Gets the basket and the foul called on May. Should have been a travel call, but they didn't count it. May will get the foul instead. Sullins gets the basket. Makes it a 4-point game. And he gets to shoot the extra shot. To go 3 steps to get that ball off. That's not allowed. That free throw no good. And Sanders brings down the rebound. Salem down by 4 again. Here's May on top Sanders. Hayden backs it out to Landon Richter. 1:15 to go here in this, the third quarter. Landon Richter taking it himself all the way down, fires it out to Moody on top. Sanders for the three-pointer. Short. Comes to Cade Moody. Moody back up, and he's called for a charge. Moody gets the rebound, and then is called for a charge.
Now,
1:08 to go in this, the third quarter, 33-29, as the Wildcats have the lead. Pass goes towards Sullins. Sullins has it, gets away from Moody. Underneath it goes. Getting it there is Gorman. Gorman trying to protect the ball, goes outside. It's Cook. Jump shot good. Keaton Cook with 6 points in this third quarter, and that's the lead of the game right now for the Wildcats. Here's Richter the other way. Richter, Salem with only 8 points in this, the third quarter. It's 13 for Licking. Landon Richter stops, hands it off to May, 30 seconds left. May on top Sanders. Hayden back to Richter. Thought about the three, didn't take it. Salem has not hit any threes here in the second half. Richter does take the three. It's good. He's 3 for 3. And a three-point game. The other way, Sullins. Sullins comes to center court, stolen away by the Tigers. Here comes Richter all the way down, and he is fouled. And the ball went out of bounds off of Licking. Let's see if they call the foul. Doesn't look like they are. Richter got fouled. There's no doubt about that, but there's no call. And with 4.8 seconds left, they try and get the basket in. And an inbound pass got tipped by Licking and went off the post, so Salem gets to do it again. Sanders trying to get it in, gives it to May. May trying to get it in quickly, and a foul call this time with 0.4 seconds on Keaton Cook. Well, Salem will have to inbound it and pretty much in the air shoot the ball. 35-32 as Nicholson will check in for Ritz. So that's what they're going to have to do here. Gately will check back in. You have to basically catch the ball in the air and shoot it at the same time. Sanders flips it up to Gately, and Gately's interfered with, but no foul call. We played 3. It's Licking 35, Salem Tigers 32. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Town & Country Supermarkets. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available. Then clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in the store for your favorite items, then tell us your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan this QR code to learn more and start saving more today.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors that we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. A couple of these sponsors are United Country Salem Realty, Babette Wells, broker owner. Stop by their office located at 605 South Main Street. All Farm Plus Construction and Ag Services Company. Give them a call at 573-739-9593 to get started on your next ag project. Be sure to thank these sponsors the next time you see them for bringing you Salem Tiger sports and community.
Welcome back to the Licking High School gym. Again, don't forget, if you'd like to take a chance of getting the Missouri tickets for this Saturday's game against Loyola, Maryland, this is Missouri basketball tickets. The key word is CAT. Brought to you by KSMO Media. That's 2 tickets to Missouri versus Loyola, Maryland game Saturday morning 11. That key word is CAT. And again, if you watch the ladies game, we got a couple of tickets for the South Carolina game tomorrow. That key word, classic. You got a chance to get those tickets. Here's Sanders for the 3. He buries it, and we're tied. Sanders hits his second 3 of the game. The Salem Tigers have 5. Now the other way, Gorman underneath the basket, tipped away by Sanders on the pass to Keaton Cook. Cook fires it out. Ball tipped in the air, brought down and tied up. And should be possession arrow will favor Licking. since Salem just got the inbound to start the fourth quarter. 35-35 in this one. Sullins has it on the inbound. Carter Sullins, who's got 8 points, a big three near the end of the first half. Here's Keaton Cook, his three-pointer. It's off the iron and brought down by Richter. He's there by Nicholson. He banks it off him. Gage Nicholson, about twice the size of Landon Richter, pinned him in the corner, and Landon banked the ball off him. A good, smart play. Now, what the officials will be talking about here now. See if it banked off him. Sure it did. Nicholson was disgusted with himself, so why would you even question that? Landon Richter with a good, smart play there. He has back on the floor with his brother Trey. Trey back to Landon. We're tied. Now it goes to Gately, back to Landon. His three-pointer was tipped. Comes down to Gately. Gately trying to drive in. Ball loose on the floor. And they'll say it went off of who? Gately? I believe they did. That'll be a turnover. Again, some unfortunate bounces or so for the Salem Tigers here. Stockard back in the game. Also Buckner back in the game. 6:57 to go, regulation. 35-35. We've already seen double overtime in game one. With the ball, it's Cook. Keaton Cook. Across it goes to Buckner. Pass to Sullins. Sullins on his knees. Turns that ball over. The Salem Tigers have the steal. Here comes Landon. Moving over to Trey Richter. Trey Richter up between the circle. Slows it down with 6.5 to go in the fourth quarter. Trey hands it off to May. Bryson trying to get a pick. Kicks it outside to Landon. Baseline. Inside to Gately. Gately, baby. Hook shot missed. Brought down by Stockard. Gives it off to James. Up the middle of the floor. James stops. Fires it left side to Sullins. He dances around with it a little bit. Sullins trying to drive in under the base, under the basket. Throws it over the head of Buckner into the bench. Got to the baseline and it got underneath the basket and tried to fire it out and went into the bench with the throw. Landon Richter to the timeline, over to Trey Richter. Trey without a point, got 3 fouls and been on the bench quite a bit. Here's Gately, he lays it up, missed it, and a foul called, I believe, on Keaton Cook. As May went for that rebound. That would be Cook's second foul, but now the officials are talking with Coach Patterson. Don't forget, I want to thank all of our friends at New Life Auto for being a proud supporter of our Salem Tigers and the hot spot in the Crossroads Shopping Center. Here's Richter coming down. They're going to tie the ball up. Possession arrow will favor the Salem Tigers. Pass comes into Gately. Gately out on top, May. Takes the three. It's good. Nobody came out to face Bryson. He buries the three. And the Salem Tigers have regained the lead by 3. Keaton Cook across to Buckner. Buckner trying to dance into the offensive zone. Goes to Sullins. Pass down low. Tipped off the hands of James by Sanders. Out of bounds. 5:26 to go, fourth quarter. 38-35, Salem Tigers on top. James over to Keaton Cook. Out it goes to Sullins. Across to James for the three. It's off the front of the rim, brought down by Trey Richter. Richter down the middle of the floor. Stops beyond 3. Getting it over to Sanders. Now on top of Landon Richter. 5 minutes remaining in the fourth quarter. That pass comes to May. May is going to get called for another charge. She went over top of Keaton Cook. May, his third foul, will turn the ball over on that. Bryson put the arm out in front. Even though he folded it, he put it in front. That constitutes the charge. 4:55 left to go in the half. Ball comes across. Getting it there is Buckner. Getting it down in the offensive zone to James, across to Stockard. Stockard trying to make his way in. Had that ball stolen away by May, but they take it, turn around, turn it right back. Now down the other way, James will reverse layup, no good. Stockard gets it, trying to get the shot off, and he is fouled. So Stockard got the rebound, and foul called on May, his fourth. And Moody will have to check in. Stockard's free throw, no good. Bryson will check out. .435 on the clock. That free throw is good. And Nicholson will check in, come in for Buckner. Tigers move the ball up the floor as Landon Richter has it over to Moody. Caden into the offensive zone. Kicks it back to Landon Richter. 4:20 to go in the fourth quarter regulation. Salem up by a deuce. 38-36. Landon Richter keeps separation, gives it over to Trey Richter. Guarded by James, now to Sanders. Hayden, left side, Landon Richter on top, Trey. Open for the three, takes it, no good. Ball brought under control by Keaton Cook. Well set up, just did not fall. And a timeout going to be called by Coach Gamblin. Timeout called by Jonas Schaefer as well, your local American Family agent. Reminding you, if you talked about your agent about discounts, there's a number of them, and they can be in a number of different ways, like having a new roof put on your home. You can get more money back. Call or text Jonah to find out how that can happen. 729-5165 or see him 1104 South Main. Let's take a 30-second break and come back. It's Tiger Basketball, KSMO Media.
It's only because of our incredible sponsors that we're able to bring you Salem Tiger sports and community events. A couple of these sponsors are United Country Salem Realty, Babette Wells, broker owner. Stop by their office located at 605 South Main Street. All Farm Plus Construction and Ag Services Company. Give them a call at 573-739-9593 to get started on your next ag project. Be sure to thank these sponsors the next time you see them for bringing you Salem Tiger sports and community events.
Welcome back to the Licking High School Gymnasium. 38-36, the Cat Classic. Salem trying to win it for the very first time ever, clinging to a 2-point lead. The inbound comes to Hutchinson. Gage Hutchinson getting it back to Keaton Cook. Past the halfway point of this fourth quarter. Ball tipped, knocked back as James got it there. Now to Sullins in the offensive zone. Sullins out near center court. Will slow it down off to Stockard. Hands that ball off. Roston Stockard between the circles. Pulls up a little bit, looking left, looking right. Goes over to the right side to Sullins. Sullins inside to Nicholson. Nicholson goes back to James. James bounce pass to Stockard. Guarded by Richter. Stockard on top to Sullins. Sullins still hanging on to it, now backs out. Tigers reacted very quickly, didn't shoot. Right side pass to James. Down to 3:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. Here's Stockard. Hanging on to it, now moves back to center court. Over to Sullins, Carter Sullins, who has a couple of threes in this game. Now to James across to Stockard. Takes a three off the rim and in. He's got 11. Tigers down by 1. Landon Richter. Over to Trey. 2:40 to go. Trey Richter trying to drive in. Can't, goes underneath. It goes to Gately, and he shot. Count the basket, and he's fouled by Nicholson. Gately lays it off the rim and in, and then he's fouled. And Nicholson should be his first. They're going to call it, yep. Thought they might have called it another number. They were slow putting that up on the board. Salem Tigers the 1-point lead. Gately with the free throw. So Nicholson with his first foul. Bryson May with a 3 in this fourth quarter, along with Hayden Sanders and a 2 by Gately. Stockard has the 4 points for Licking as Salem came back. Trailing at 35-32. They now lead it by 1. Gately will shoot the free throw. By the way, it's the first free throw of the second half for the Salem Tigers. Licking has had 7. Gately's free throw is perfect. 2-point Salem Tiger lead. Now the other way, Sullins right down the sideline, driving the basket, pulls up, and now cuts back, and whistle is blown. I didn't see any contact. Going to call it on Hayden Sanders. I really didn't see anything, but that was going down in that corner. Salem with 3 team fouls. The pass goes out. It's brought down by Richter. And they're going to call a jump ball. Richter had the inside edge and brought it down cleanly, and the officials calling a jump ball, which the possession arrow will favor, I believe, Licking. We're going to call a timeout, does Coach Gamlin. And we'll take a timeout brought to you by Jonah Schaefer. And do you have any additions to your family, like a child or so? You have enough life insurance if something happens. If not, get in touch with Jonah. Call or text him, 729-5165, or see him 1104 South Main Street. Let's take a 30-second break and come back. Tiger basketball on KSMO Media.
Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center in Salem is here for all of your veterinary needs. From your house cat to a herd of cattle, Dr. Cunningham and her expert staff are here to help. Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center is committed to providing your animals with the highest level of care and support. Schedule an appointment today for checkups, boarding, surgery, supplies, or even 24/7 emergency services for established clients. Stop by or call in today and get the veterinary care that your pets deserve.
2:28 to go, regulation. Salem Tigers and the Licking Wildcats. Earlier tonight in the girls' JV game at 4 o'clock, 47-20. The girls lost to Licking. In the boys' JV game, the boys won it 61-58. The girls' regulation game for the varsity, they lost 73-26. And this varsity game, the Salem Tigers have a 2-point lead in this one. The inbound comes to Stockard. Stockard in the corner, goes baseline, spins, kicks it back on top to Cook. Across the Sullins, 2:20 to go. Fourth quarter, 41-39. Salem Tigers on top. James has it, slows it down, backs out near center court. Austin James trying to drive in, scoops it down, jump shot up and good. We're tied. 2 minutes now left in the fourth quarter as Trey Richter will bring it up for Salem. 41-41. Left side pass to May. He's out there with 4 fouls. Underneath the Trey Richter. Had that ball knocked away, but no foul. Turnover for Salem. Down Sullins comes on the middle of the floor. He'll back it out. Takes the long 3, and he hits, does James. 44-41. Licking on top. Timeout. We'll take a break. I want to take a timeout. Brought to you as a courtesy of Jonah Schaefer, your American Family Insurance agent. If you bought a new vehicle, make sure your agent knows and you get it properly insured with the right coverage. Call or text Jonah, 729-5165. Let's take a 30-second break. Licking 44, Salem 41. Back with more Tiger basketball after this on KSMO Media.
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Big three, actually 5 points by Austin James in a matter of seconds, has turned this game around, and now and now Austin James and the Licking Wildcats lead at 44-41 here in the Cat Classic. Wow, what a turnaround. Real quick reminder, don't forget, this will probably be the last reminder we have of this game. The Salem Tigers wish all of you a very happy and safe Thanksgiving holiday. From the Salem Tigers, all of us at KSMO Media. Right now, Landon Richter across to Trey Richter. Salem down by 3. Now to Sanders, a minute 25 to go. Landon Richter, a 3 to tie it, he does! Another 3 for Landon Richter, and here comes Stockard the other way. Down the corner goes to Parsons. Parsons gets bumped there by Landon Richter with 1:11 to go. That'll be the 4th team foul. Inbounding it'll be Cook, going back to Parsons. 44-44, 1:05 remaining regulation. Parsons to his right, holding on to it, under a minute now. Goes in the middle to James. James turns, spins. James fires it outside to Cook for the three-pointer. It's short. Comes down, taking it down as James, tied up by Moody. And possession arrow will favor who? I think Licking. No, is it going to be Salem? It's Salem's ball on the possession arrow. I cannot see the possession arrows next to me. So good job by Cade Moody letting James bring the ball down, and then Moody tied him up. Just as good as a turnover there. Here's Trey Richter with it. 40 seconds left. Salem could hold for the last shot here. Richter over to Cade Moody. Moody over to Landon Richter. Guarded by James. 30 seconds to go. Landon holding on to it. Now backs out a little bit. Stops. Fires it over to Trey Richter. Guarded by Sullins. Down to 19 seconds. Trey gets away from him. Goes left side. Stops back to Hayden Sanders. Down to 12 seconds left. Back to Trey Richter. Under 10. Trey Richter almost lost it. And a timeout called by Patterson with 7 seconds left. That timeout brought to you as a courtesy of Jonas Schaefer and your American Family Insurance agent. Remember, if you have taken a timeout, make sure you review your assets of your home to make sure you have enough coverage. Don't get caught underinsured. Jonas Schaefer, 729-5165, 1104 South Main Street. Back in 30 seconds, this is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media, the Cat Class.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
7 seconds remain in regulation time. Salem has the ball. Timeout called by Coach Patterson. Salem has no timeouts left. Licking has 4, and I don't understand that because Coach Gamblin had called 2 back-to-back. And I guarantee you they had taken 1 from the Salem Tigers. And I think that's what Coach Patterson is asking right now. And they're saying he has 4 and he has 0. There's something wrong there in Denmark. 7 seconds left, though. Inbound to Trey Richter. Down to 5. Trey driving down off the glass. It will not go. Brought down by Cook. No time left. And we're going to overtime. We're going to overtime. We're going to get used to it, aren't we? 44-44 in this one. And again, Tigers will be in extra time for no additional charge. It's been a long day here at Licking, where the Salem Tigers have been playing basketball since this afternoon. The girls JV lost it 47-20. The boys JV won 61-58. And then the girls varsity lost 73-26. This one's going right down to the wire. And again, wow, since we have a chance, we're going to remind you, Missouri versus South Carolina tomorrow. Those tickets are available. There are 2 tickets to be given away by going to KSMOradio.com website. Go to our giveaway button. It's all courtesy of KSMO Media. And the password there is classic. The game for Missouri versus Loyola Maryland at 11 o'clock Saturday morning. There's 2 tickets for that game as well. And the password there is, our keyword there is CAT. It's CAT. And so get that in there. You have your chance to win those tickets. Courtesy of KSMO Media. All right. We've got more basketball to play. 44-44. Nice effort by Richter. Had the opportunity. Shot a little bit too hard off the glass and went over the top of the rim. See what happens. Salem with 7 3-pointers in this game, Licking with 5. But we're not done. So Gately and Cook will tip it off. We'll see what happens here. Salem and Licking, the Cat Classic, brought to you by Town and Country Bank. It's tipped by Cook and it goes out of bounds. Should belong to Salem Tigers. It's a clean win. And Salem will have the ball in front of their bench. Trey Richter will inbound it. Fires it back to Cade Moody deep in his own zone. Just underway in overtime. Cade Moody. Left side pass. Tip comes right back to Caden. Inside to Gately. Gately. Bank shot, no good. Brought down underneath, still loose, tied up by Gately. Salem has 1 timeout. It was added for overtime. But possession arrow should favor. Possession arrow should favor Salem. Licking won the overtime, but they're going to give it to the Wildcats. That's not how it works. On the possession arrow. Here comes Buckner the other way, all the way down. Buckner stops underneath the basket, fires it out across to Cook for the 3, and he hits it. Keaton Cook hits a 3. And Licking has the lead. Now across the land, Trey Richter, he buries a 3. Each team coming out shooting. And timeout called by Coach Patterson. Right after those 2 threes. 47-47 our score. Timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer from American Family and changing insurance coverage on your life, car, or home. Talk to your agent about different types of coverage available. Call or text Jonas 729-5165 or see him 1104 South Main. Let's come back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
I'm Dr. Tiffany Bland with Salem Memorial District Hospital. Recently, there have been many changes within our local clinics and hospitals, and you may find yourself looking for a new provider for your children. At SMDH, we would like to reach out to the community to let you know that we do see patients of all ages. Most of our providers are family practice, which means that we have been trained to see well-child visits as well as sick visits. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
We are tied 47-7. We are in overtime. Buckner has it to Cook. As Licking has inbounded. So a little over 3 minutes left. And step back over the line did Sullins, but they didn't call it. Sullins has it in the corner, all the way across the floor to Stockard. Stockard trying to dance his way in, stops, shot up and good. Boston Stockard banked that one in off the glass. He's got 13 points. I think that, yep, he's got 13. And a 2-point lead for the Wildcats. Trey Richter as May back on the floor. Trey taking it all the way down, banks it up, doesn't go, and brought down by Cook. As Richter missed the layup. Back comes Licking. Stockard to three. It's good. 2 threes here. And a timeout. Called by Coach Gamblin. 52-47. Licking on top with 2:28. That timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer. And remember, if you talk to your agent about discounts or being a good driver or senior discounts, it could save you money. Call text for Jonah 729-5165 or CM 1104 South Main. 52 for Licking, 47 for Salem. Back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and ThinkTime make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Austin Stocker with a 2, then a 3. Suddenly makes it a 5-point Licking lead here in overtime as May has it. Still a lot of time, 2:26 to go. Landon Richter has it, guarded there by Buckner. Gets over the timeline. Coverage right now by Licking. We haven't seen this all game, and they've gone to it now. Right now with it, Richter, and he is fouled there by Buckner. Now 3 team fouls as your total for the quarter in the fourth quarter will carry over to overtime. So right now Licking with only 3 team fouls, yet still have 1 to give before they go into bonus. Here's Trey Richter with 2:05 to go in overtime, the first overtime. Trey Richter trying to get a pick here. Stops, goes outside to Landon for the 3. It's offline, tipped, it comes down in the hands of James. James gets away all the way down, take it to the hole, goes right over top of Landon Richter, and they call a blocking foul on Landon. That's not a very good call. Going to the line will be James. James will shoot 2 free throws. 1:49 to go. The free throw's good. Next one good. Now it's a 7-point Licking lead with 1:45 to go. Trey Richter brings it down. Tries to take it all the way down himself, and then he is fouled on the fly. I believe Carter Sullins. Sullins gets his second foul. Salem will be in a bonus now on the next foul by Licking. Pass goes out to Landon Richter. Brandon trying to get it inside. A foul there on Cook. And that should put Gately at the line to shoot 2. 54-47 Licking on top. They have scored 10 points here in this overtime. Gately's free throw is no good. Kane usually a very good free throw shooter. Right now, 3-possession game. Next one, misses that one as well. Brought down, controlled by Buckner. Back the other way, here's Cook all the way down. He is fouled by Gately. I guess the figure had nothing to lose. With 1 minute and 32 to go. And Gately has 4. To the line goes Cook. 1:32 to go. Licking up by 7 as the free throw is good. Cook has been just deadly from the free throw line. 8 of 9. He still has 1 to go here. But Licking has been to the line a lot more than Salem in this game. Next one is also good. They've been to the line 21 times, and Salem's been to the line 4. I'll make that 6. Landon Richter's 3. Rims out, no good. Brought down by James. James a long pass to Stockard. 1:21 to go, and Stockard has that ball knocked out of his, knocked off his thigh by Landon Richter to belong to Salem Tigers. With the ball, Trey picks it up with 1:13 to go. Cross to Gaps for 3. Pinball's off the rim, no good. Taken under control by James. James spins away from Thomas, who's in the game. He and Gaps are out there. Gaps steals the ball away, and then a foul's going to be called on Licking with 57.6 seconds left. Salem is down by 9 in overtime. Steal, just the 6th of the game for the Salem Tigers, and Licking has only turned the ball over a total of 8 times. Tigers have only turned the ball over 13. Gap's free throw is no good. Salem Tigers 0 for 3 here in overtime. 1 for 4 here in the second half. Next one is good. Inbound from Cook. Almost stolen away. And then timeout called by Coach Gamblin. Timeout brought to you by Jonas Schaefer in Salem. Did you know that your local American Family Office has a top 3 life insurance agency in Missouri? It's true. Call Jonah to find out more or text him 729-5165 or see him at 1104 South Main. Back in 30 seconds, this is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
Well, a dandy game, went into overtime, 44-44. Trey Richter had a chance to win it, missed the layup. And Licking has come out firing on all cylinders here in overtime. Here's Buckner with 45 seconds going back to James. James trying to get away, has that ball stolen away by Richter. Trey Richter off the glass, missed that one. Landon with a rebound, missed it, and then he fouls. Well, it's just been one of those games. You get the steal, and you get the rebound. You can't put it in. And Landon Richter fouls after he missed the going for this next rebound. And James already with an 8-point lead. Can pretty well seal it here as he has 2 free throws to shoot. He's 2 for 2 here in overtime, and he's 5 of 6. I think that's 6 of 7 now. Still a 3-possession game on 3-pointers. He can pretty well seal the deal here. And he does. 58-48. Here's Richter, takes a three, way short. Brought down by James. James with 29 seconds left, fires it over to Buckner. Buckner in the offensive zone, kicks it back to James. 24 seconds left. Over to Stockard, down goes low. Here's Cook all the way down, lays it up, missed it. Brought down by Thomas. Down the other way, Sanders for the three-pointer. It's off the iron, no good. Thomas back to Landon, and he misses it as well. 7 seconds left. Landon Richter, another shot, it won't go. Brought down by Gapson, it's blocked with 1.5 seconds left. And Gaps will go to the line to shoot two, but it will make no difference. Salem Tigers will fall to 1-1, and Licking will win the Cat Classic again this year in a really entertaining game. Unfortunately, in the overtime, it was all Wildcats. Gaps' free throw is good. And he has one more. That one is also good. 3 of 6, 4 of 7 for the Tigers from the line. Finished the game with 6 of 10 from the free throw line. So, interesting game, good game. 58-50. Let's take a 3-minute break and come back to wrap things up here from Licking. The Cat Classic again belongs to the Licking Wildcats, who defeat the Salem Tigers 58-50 here tonight at Licking. We'll come back in 3 minutes. This is Tiger Basketball on KSMO Media.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances. Quality floor covering. We won't be undersold, you'll see. To you, that is our guarantee. Southtown Furniture, where the bargains are.
Your legacy. Protect it, prosper, and pass it on. Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, specializes in real estate planning, probate, family law, and business law. A Salem native, Stephen Patterson provides comprehensive representation to clients throughout southern Missouri. If you need assistance, contact Stephen Patterson, attorney at law, at 573-453-2529.
For surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters, located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
Welcome back. This is the Cat Classic, or I should say it was. It was a long day of basketball here at Licking, and it was split. Boys split the games. The JV did defeat Licking by a score of 61-58. Unfortunately, the varsity lost to the Licking Wildcats, but it went overtime, 58-50, as the Licking Wildcats retain the Town & Country Cat Classic trophy again this year. Leading scorer for the Wildcats, where it was two of them, Austin James and Austin Stockard, each finished up with 16 points, 14 for Keaton Cook in the game. And from there on, it really went downhill. But 8 points for Carter Sullins, 2 points for Garrett Gorman, and 2 also for Jordan Ritz in the contest. For the Salem Tigers, leading scorer was Landon Richter with 12, 11 for Bryson May, 7 for Caden Gately in the game, and 4 points for Leighton Mink, 3 points for Braden Gaps, 3 points for Trey Richter, 2 points for Trey Parsons in the contest for the Salem Tigers. Salem was 6 of 10 from the free throw line. 17 of 23 was Licking. That's a little bit unbalanced there when you start looking at that. And then when you finish up the turnovers, etc., looking at all the stats that we have, Salem Tigers finished up with 7 steals, 13 turnovers, and Licking had 9 turnovers and a total of 6 steals in the game. So pretty interesting combination there. As I mentioned, I think Salem had 14 turnovers, there. And when you look at the game, though, I mean, really it was a very entertaining game. Went back and forth. St. James played a little bit different than I remember them playing, in more of a patient game, but it worked for them, and they won the game 58-50 in their first game of the year. Rebounding leader, that was Roston Stocker with 9. 5 for Austin James, 3 for Keaton Cook, 2 each for Gorman and Sullins, and also Jordan Ritz, and then 1 each for Buckner and Nicholson. For the Salem Tigers, their leading rebounder in the game was Hayden Sanders. He had 5. Landon Richter had 4, 3 for Leighton Mink and Bryson May, 2 for Trey Parsons, 1 for Braden Caps, Caden Moody, Lincoln Thomas, and 1 for Trey Richter in the game as well. As far as fouling out, nobody did. We had 4 fouls on Bryson May and on Caden Gately, but they were able to play through the rest of the game. Interesting game, as Salem Tigers did get out rebounded 25-21 by the Licking Wildcats in this game. 3-pointers, well, Salem Tigers had a total of 8 and 7 for Licking in the contest. Salem tried mightily to get some 3-pointers near the end, but they just could not succeed. They fell to Licking Wildcats 58-50. We'll take a 1-minute break and wrap things up here from the Licking High School gym as the Cat Classic goes to Licking Wildcats 58-50 in overtime. Back in a minute. This is Tiger Basketball, KSMO Media.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
Terrell Complete Auto Full Service Auto Repair Center in Salem. They offer full service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support Tigers.
Well, as the crowd winds around on the floor here, Licking Wildcats winning 58-50, and the Salem Tigers fall to 1-1. That was Licking's first game of the year. They're 1-0. Earlier tonight, the girls lost in their game 73-26. They fall to 0-2. Lady Tigers will be in the Fredericktown tournament after the Thanksgiving holiday. That'll be their next game. I do not know an opponent there, but they will be in the Fredericktown tournament. And again, that will be after Thanksgiving. The Salem Tigers will be at Owensville, I believe, in their first game back and that will be, again, after Thanksgiving. So guys will have a little time off, and then they'll get back to work. Very entertaining game tonight in the Cat Classic, but it went to the Licking Wildcats 58-50. For Jim back at the station, for Ben manning the video controls, we want to thank all of our great sponsors for making it possible for us to be here for the Cat Classic, bringing you both the boys and girls games tonight on this Tuesday before Thanksgiving. We hope all of you have a very happy and safe Thanksgiving. From all of us to all of you, have a happy and safe holiday, and good night from the Licking High School gym in Licking, Missouri. Have a great holiday.
Thank you for watching this KSMO media broadcast of Salem Tiger basketball. This game was brought to you by K&H Auto Supply, Salem Memorial Hospital, Farm Bureau Insurance, Salem Memorial Clinic, Country Mart, The Bank of Salem, Napa, Uni Auto Supply, Townscreen LLC, Taxmasters, Town and Country Insurance, Southwest Baptist University, Salem Campus, Terrell Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, Southtown Furniture, Healthy Dent County, New Life Auto, Tater's Sporting Good and Taxidermy, Melvin Motors and more, On the Spot Auto Glass, The Local on 4th Street, United Country Salem Realty, Fall Farm Plus Construction and Ag Services Company, Looking Glass Salon, Flying W Boutique, Hubs Tire Center, and Ozark Overhead Door LLC. Thanks to those fine sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Tiger basketball right here on KSMO Media.